Thomas and Friends, making tracks to great destinations.
Dear Christopher, here is your friend Thomas the Tank Engine. He wanted to come out of his station yard and see the world. These stories tell you how he did it. I hope you will like them because you helped me to make them. Your loving Daddy.
The island of Sodor is surrounded by beautiful blue sea. It has fields of green and sandy yellow beaches. There are rivers, streams, and lots of trees where the birds sing. There are windmills and a coal mine and docks where visitors to the island arrive. The island also has lots and lots of railway lines. Who's that puffing down the track? It's Thomas. Hello, Thomas. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the island of Sodor.
Nothing but the identical Scottish twins. Donald and Douglas is one of the Scottish twins that worked on the island of Sodor. They always like to help each other out in need. When they first came to Sodor, Sir Topham Hatt had ordered one engine, but instead he had ordered two of them. He had also had gated numbers so that the other engines can recognize by their numbers or their nameplates. But with all the other engines begging Sir Topham Hatt to let Donald and Douglas stay, Sir Topham Hatt had let them. And they were part of the North Western Railway. In cases with the other engines, they will sometimes confuse them. Especially with two new engines like Rosie and Stanley, but they have been working on the railway for about 2 or 3 years. One morning, Stanley was shunting trucks for the other engines. He saw Douglas, but he thought it was Donald. "Good morning, Donald," said Stanley. "How's your morning been?" Stanley, but I'm Douglas," said Douglas. "Oh," said Stanley. "Oh, I'm sorry." "Oh, it's all right, lads," said Douglas. "It happens a lot with me and Donald back in our old area in Scotland. Especially with you new engines like you and Rosie. But I won't blame you." "Oh, well, okay," said Stanley. "I'm gonna get back to shunting. See you later, Douglas." And Stanley went back to shunting. At the signal, Donald was pulling some boxcars. When Rosie puffed up, she thought it was Douglas. "Hi, Douglas," said Rosie. "How are you doing?" And at that moment, Donald was really cross. "Hey, it's Donald," he said crossly. "How dare you?" "Sorry," said Rosie. "You and Douglas look exactly the same." "Oh, pish posh," said Donald. "Me and Douglas look nothing alike, except we're the same in size, whatever." Well, I can give you a list of attributes that you and Douglas have. Donald was super cross. Oh, that's it. I'm leaving. Leave my nameplate next time you see me, Rosie. And Donald helped away crossly. He must have forgot I'm new here, said Rosie. Whatever. And Rosie puffed along her way. Later on, Donald met his brother Douglas at Napa Station. Oh, I say, brother, said Donald. People in some newer engines always mistaking me for you. Aye, you think I don't know, lad? Said Douglas. People mistake from you sometimes. That is a real thing. We Scottish twins look nothing alike. And we're treated so thoroughly. Well, actually, Donald, you're missing the point, said Douglas. Remember back in our old days when you had blue paint? And then a few years later we had black paint? Oh, shut it, Douglas, said Donald. I have heard enough. Oh, you just can't accept the truth, can you? Well, I'm sorry, I have to go. And Donald sped off. He was going so fast that his driving fireman had fell on the cab. And at that moment, Donald couldn't stop. Help, help, he screamed. I can't stop. Donald's driving fireman got up. Donald, come back, they yelled, but Donald couldn't hear them. At Timid Sheds, the turntable was spinning so fast that the wind had pushed it really hard. And at that moment, Donald was going near Timid Sheds. And at that moment, the turntable had caught Donald and set him back onto the other line. And the turntable had stopped. Oh dear, said Edward. This can't be good. What engine was that, Edward? Asked Emily. Edward thought. I think it was Douglas? What's this I heard about Douglas? Said Sir Top Hat as he arrived at the sheds. Douglas will run away, sir, said Edward. Oh dear, said Sir Top Hat. Which way did he go? He went along that track. All right. Let's go, Edward. We must catch him. Edward went on the turntable and set off. Donald sped past the bridge. Then he sped past James. Hey, watch my paintwork, you Scottish engine! Donald was heading back towards Napa. And Percy was about to leave with the mail. But Donald sped past Percy, nearly almost crashed into him. Donald, slow down. You're not the express engine. I can't, yelled Donald. I don't have a driving on fireman. This just cannot be good, said Douglas. Just then, Edward arrived. He could see that Douglas was okay, especially Sir Top of Hat. Douglas, you okay? I thought you were a runaway. Oh, sir, I wasn't a runaway. Donald is. Donald, said Sir Top Hat and Edward all together. Oh yeah, you two do look the same, said Edward. But anyway, said Sir Top Hat, we must catch Donald. Sir, I don't think we don't have the time. What do you mean? It was Donald. And he's on this track. Oh dear, said Edward, I better move out the way. Douglas, move! Ah! Oh dear, I better move, said Douglas. But it was too late. Donald had Douglas derailed off the track. Oh dear, said Douglas. And out of nowhere, there were Donald's firemen driving. They jump in the cab and swing hard. Donald was almost crashed into Douglas. I think I have stopped. I'm safe. Yay! The engines cheered. That was a close one, Donald, said Edward. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine now. Come on, Douglas. Let's get you back onto the rails. All right. Donald helped Douglas right back onto the rails. I'm sorry I was rude, Douglas, said Donald. It's okay, Donnie, said Douglas. I'm just glad that you're okay. I guess it doesn't matter how it looks. We do have nameplates, but the other ends don't recognize us. Well, I better get going for my goose train. See you later, Donald. Bye. And Douglas puffed away. Just then, Stanley arrived. Hello, Douglas. How are you doing? Oh, excuse me, Stanley? It's Donald. Read my nameplate. Oh, never mind. And Donald puffed away. Well, Sir Edward, I guess some things just never change. But the other ends will get Donald and Douglas's names right sooner or later.
This isn't my train! Donald, you shunted the wrong train! Get over here and fix it! I've got a better idea! Why don't I bring over someone whose job it is to fix it? You know why? Because when I need a job done, I'll get an engine with a job to do that job! What are you saying? Take the children to the carnival? Why? What have children ever done for me? You want your coach back? Take it! Now Douglas can come back, right? Wrong. That's not my special coach. Then have some more coaches. I got plenty of them. You can't put a price on my special coach. And I won't forgive that careless engine Douglas for losing it. Listen, you useless blade puffball. James has been working on my line driving me crazy. And you're not going to bring Douglas back home because of a stupid coach.
Something new to see, things you never knew before, somewhere new to be. Oh, you'll remember dear old friends, some red, some pink, some blue. For everything familiar, there's always
The island of Sodor is a wonderful place. Thomas enjoys puffing all over the island. There are lots of special places to visit. Where's this? That's right. It's the coaling plant. The coaling plant is a very important place on the island of Sodor. All the steam engines need coal, so every day is a busy day at the coaling plant. One day, Thomas had been given shiny new freight cars. He didn't want to get them dirty. So Thomas backed his new cars slowly and carefully under the hopper. But Thomas's new cars wanted to be dirty. So they biffed and bashed just as the coal came out of the hopper. Thomas and the freight cars were covered in coal. But Thomas saw the cars were much happier being dirty. Coal cars are not only dirty, they're heavy. One winter's day, Edward had to work with James. The tracks were very icy. James was in a hurry, but Edward didn't want to rush. James didn't know how very icy the tracks were. His wheels started to slip and slide. James applied his brakes as hard as he could. But it was too late. Luckily, no one was hurt. Working in the coaling plant is dirty work. And some engines like to stay clean. One day, the railway inspector was going to give a prize. So that's why the coaling plant is very special for James. There are so many special places on the island of Sodor. Next time, Thomas will show us somewhere else.